I've been in the NFL for a long time, covering the NFL for Fox, and just seeing the struggles that NFL players are going through, and then being friends with people in the military, hearing what their struggles were, to me, they sounded the same. The biggest problem is when the uniform comes off these guys, they have no team again, what happens to them? And because of how similar their struggle was, let's put these two together. Football players and athletes, they look up to combat vets. Combat vets, they look up to pro athletes. So let's merge them together, hence MVP, and start just giving them a new team again.
Well, I think the transition is so similar. We both think we'll never do anything as important as this in our life again. We were known so much for our football prowess, and as servicemen and women, you're off fighting for other people's freedom. So you're doing something really important, and you come back, and that uniform comes off, and you don't necessarily know what that transition is going to look like. And this is a way for each other to relate to one another and help one another.
I just fell in love with the program. I instantly saw its potential just because all the cards are on the table. There's, like Jay says, we put the elephant right in the room, and I immediately recognized that, and I saw that, and I was like, this is what I need, and if I need this, I know it's what others need.
The whole experience just blew my mind. It was something that I really needed, and just seeing everybody open up just opened me up, and it was just moving.
MVP's brought me brotherhood. It's brought me that brotherhood. It's brought me the connection that I didn't have for years.
What I do is I come every week and I work out with a professional trainer and get a great workout in. Then we sit around and talk about the good stuff, the bad stuff, everything that's going on in our lives. And if someone has some resources, they chime in, or, sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. It's not even like you're not really looking for advice. It's just you need to get something off your chest.
Sharing their experiences and knowing that they're veterans too, and that they all go through the same things that I go through too. It kind of made me feel like I'm not alone, and I'm not crazy, and there's other people out there that can understand what I'm going through, and they can help me.
If you're going through something, I promise you somebody else has gone through it, is going through it, and will go through it. And I think a lot more people need to realize that.
The transition is similar. One day you're blowing shit up, and next day you gotta go be a human walking on Sunset Boulevard and not blow shit up, right? One day you're playing in front of 60,000 people, and the next day you're walking around in front of 3 people, and nobody knows who you are, right? That's traumatic on both sides.
I attempted the suicide, died for 12 minutes.
I lost my job, and I became homeless.
I took a rope and I put it around my neck. I was crying, bawling tears.
Try to make it so that way I wouldn't wake up.
We're giving these guys opportunities to kind of take their life back, but with, again, a team. That's the biggest thing. As the team grows, that's a successful day. If every single week we start seeing more and more of these vets and these players come in there and growing, and every week they come back, you hear them say, oh my gosh, I learned this last week and I used it the following week. We just keep hearing more and more of these success stories, little tweaks of how we coach with them or how they respond to each other, kind of end up coaching themselves.
We're not prescribing anything. We're not forcing you anything. We're just here to make you recognize that you can be unbreakable. And you should really be proud of everything you've accomplished, and it's okay to experience what you experience or feel what you feel.
Accountability, spirituality, and community. Those 3 things are ever present in our group, and if each one of the individuals and members of MVP associate those types of ideals in our lives in some way, shape, or form, great things will happen for each and every one of us.
I've never been proud of my story, I guess is what I want to say, and with MVP now, it's like, yeah, I know who I am, I know where I've been, I know what I'm doing, and I know where I'm going.